I was asked a question today, a question that is all too familiar, one that we've asked or even maybe has been asked of us. I was chatting with a friend and she said, if God is so loving, if he loves me, then why is dot dot dot, fill in the blanks, happening to me? And when I shared an answer, she said, oh, that's actually helped me a little bit. Why don't you share it with other people? So here I am recording this. If God is so good, so loving and loves me, then why is dot dot dot, you fill in that blank, happening to me? Have you ever seen a classic kung fu movie? It always starts off with an unrealized hero. He knows that he's got some oomph, he's got it inside of him. He just needs somebody to make him better. So he goes into the village, he asks around, and they tell him, well, we know who can help you. He's this old kung fu master. He lives up on that hill. So our hero then starts to climb an impossible number of stairs. He gets to the top. He's tired, he's hungry. He knocks on the door, bang, 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 bang. And the master comes out. Usually the master is always depressed. But anyway, the master comes out. What do you want? The hero says, you've got to make me the greatest fighter in the world. The master slams the door shut. Bang! The hero will sit outside that door. He will get rained on. He'll get muddy, he'll get dirty, he'll stay hungry, but he will sit outside that door. And the master will continually ignore him until finally, after a time that only the master knows, he's going to come out. He's going to say, come on in. But you see, when the master says, come on in, the young hero doesn't immediately land at the dinner table. No, he's probably put in the stable somewhere where he can sleep with the animals. And then he goes through this process of then having to do all these menial tasks that are really humbling. And then after a while, the master then decides, oh, I'm going to train you. And then this young warrior is trained and becomes a great warrior. And usually he has to go off and fight the villain. And the villain is always the ex-best student of the master who, through pride and arrogance, went his own way. And now that he's found out that there's a new hero in town, is going to come and they're going to go through one giant face-off at the end of the movie. And usually the hero is always out of his depth, skill-wise. The villain knows exactly what must be done and is great at doing it. And it almost always turns out that it is those menial, humbling tasks that give our hero the advantage. We have seen this story over and over again. As a matter of fact, we, in our minds, praise the master. We know in our minds that the master is doing this young kid a huge favor. We know that every one of these lessons, and then also the hero realizes that every one of those menial, humbling tasks, he will use on his journey to becoming the hero he always knew that he could be. And we actually love and respect the master for imparting on the young hero all of these life lessons. We clap hands for that. It makes sense to us. Why does it make sense for the Kung Fu master to do it, but not for the master of our lives, of this earth, the master of everything? Why isn't he allowed to do it? Why is it that when he does it, we don't see the value? One way of thinking that has helped me adjust to the process of the master is accepting all of God's characteristics, all of his personality, not picking the things that I prefer and like. So I have accepted God is my God because God is my God. God is my King. God is my Father. But now I'm learning to accept that God is my Master. And that has helped me, not to say that the process is easy or fun, but it has helped me to stand in it, to stand in expectation that it will produce out of me something worthwhile for Him. I hope that this has been helpful. God bless you. God is love. So much of it. God is love. God loves you. Bye-bye.